Hello families, and welcome to our 2021 Southeast High School Freshman and New Student Orientation. My name is Rosa Faison and I am the proud principal of Southeast High School. At this time, I will introduce my administrative staff. To my left is Ms. Shelley DeCesar, our assistant principal that's over 10th grade and IB programs. Ms. DeCesar?
Hi, and thank you for joining us. We truly wish we could be seeing you in person. However, with our new standards, this is the best way to keep everybody safe. We look forward to a safe and productive 2020 school year.
At the beginning of every meeting, our goal is to provide our students as well as our staff with our vision and mission here at Southeast High School. Our vision is to ensure that our students are college and career ready for a global society. Our mission is to educate and empower our students to become productive members of society while closing the achievement gap. Here at Southeast High School, we are a Title I school. What does that mean? Title I school is for all schools who have a high percentage of free or reduced lunch. Why? So that every student on our campus can have the same opportunities as any non-title school. We are given additional federal funding to provide the best education, supplies, materials, and everything needed for our students in class as well as before and after school. We invite you to come to attend our SAC meeting so that you can learn more about how those federal funds are used. At this time, I will now turn it over to my assistant principal, Ms. Shelley DeCesar.
Student handbooks and planners will be handed out to each student the week school returns and be posted online for our virtual students. It does contain our discipline matrix, so please be sure to review it with your parents so you can be aware of the expectations on campus. The COVID-19 bell schedule will look a little differently from what it has in the past. Students will see all 7 periods every day. There will be no rotating or block schedules.
Now that we've talked about the daily schedule, let's talk about student schedule options. E-learning. E-learning has a way and focus where each student can select if they're present in class or not. I ask that the students check in at least 3 days a week and submit an assignment in order for the teachers to count them present for the week. Schedules are due to be changed or may be changed depending on what the student has selected as their elective. If a student selected to be an office aide, it's very difficult to be an office aide or a media aide at home, so they will be given a different elective until they return to school in a traditional setting. All assignments must be turned in by Friday weekly or by the scheduled deadline by the teacher. Breakfast and lunch will be provided for all of our e-learning students every Monday from 8 to 8:30 a.m. in the West Driveway, which is Warrior Lane. For hybrid students, 8A students with the student's last name beginning with A through L will come to school on Mondays and Tuesday. Their e-learning days will be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. B-Day students, which are the students whose last name that ends with M through Z, e-learning days start on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and on campus they are here on Thursday and Friday. Students are expected to log into Schoology every day, even if they are learning from home. They must sign in at their scheduled class time. Students are responsible for their daily assignments while on and off campus. Students will be provided breakfast and lunch for every e-learning day weekly. The A-learning students, 8A students will receive their breakfast and lunch for the e-learning days on Tuesday afternoon, and B-Day students will receive their breakfast and lunch for their e-learning days on Fridays. All students that are on campus will be assigned to a classroom to work on assignments in Schoology for all 7 courses on Wednesday. So each student that have decided to be here on campus 5 days a week, on Wednesday, you will be assigned to one classroom where you will complete all 7 periods in that class, and your assignments will be provided for you through Schoology. All students are to follow the District Student Code of Conduct, e-learning handbook, and Southeast High School Student Handbook. Please, we ask that students utilize all the resources that are provided by their teacher and by the district.
Being on time and punctuality is very important in high school. Students will have 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go from class to class. If you are late, you must report to the front office with your ID for a pass to class. There are emergency tardy passes for students to use with a limited amount of slots, so please don't lose yours. Our tardy discipline policy is listed here. Please make sure you adhere to being on time. Students arriving at school after 7:30 need to report to the front office. They will have to sign in through Plasco and report to their assigned teacher. No documentation or no tardy pass equals a consequence. A parent note or sign is not documentation. The appropriate documentation to excuse your absences or tardies would be a medical note, religious holiday or instruction, court-related incidences, or a school board approved activity. You only have 9 unexcused absences allowed. Any student that needs to leave campus for an appointment during the day must bring a note to Student Services prior to 7:20 a.m. to be released from class on time. Students will be given a blue pass that will dismiss them from class at a certain time so that they can be up front and waiting to be dismissed.
Now I will speak to you about our COVID-19 protocols. It is vitally important that you talk with your student and that they adhere to these protocols in order to keep our campus safe. Everyone is required to wear a mask. That's anyone that's on campus, not only students, but including staff as well. We ask that the students maintain their social distance. Follow the traffic patterns that we will have provided for them on campus. Every student will be given a designated seating area for breakfast as well as lunch to ensure social distance. A shield and mask will be provided for every student. Random temperature checks will happen upon students arriving on campus. Students who arrive prior to 7 a.m. in the morning must report to the cafeteria. Students will be dismissed by their transportation mode. So what that means is we will have our bus riders dismissed first, then our car riders, our walkers, and then our extracurricular activity students that are participating in sports as well as clubs after school. At this time, I will introduce our admin team. First, I will start with Daniel Cordero, who is our 9th grade assistant principal, Anthony Pepino, who's our 11th grade assistant principal. Southeast High School has 3 administrative deans: Kim Brown, Allison Galat, Viral Trevetti. Dress code. Dress code is vitally important here at Southeast High School. Each and every one of us have a role that we have to portray here at Southeast. In order for you to conduct your role, you need to be dressed accordingly. There's no headgear worn here on campus. As I stated, a mask must be worn at all times. No tank top or jerseys are worn without a shirt with sleeves under it. Pants must be worn at the waist. No holes above the knee or fingertip. All dresses and shorts must be fingertip length. And all dress code must be followed by the school district of Manatee County. In regards to student IDs, all of our freshmen and new students will receive a brand new ID. All freshmen and new students will be assigned from their class to receive their new ID. So please don't worry. We will get their new IDs printed for them no later than the 2nd week of school. These are our 4 most important points in the Code of Conduct. Student IDs, all students must wear their ID. Cell phones are only used before or after school in the cafeteria, not in the building. Skirts and shorts must be worn on the waist, and there are no holes above the fingertip. Southeast High School also is a no chewing gum campus. Gum is not allowed to be chewed on our campus. Now I'll turn it over to Mrs. DeCesar to talk to you about the curriculum.
Southeast High School employs an academy model. We are initiating a freshman academy within the next 2 years, which will include all freshman students. Our other academies include VPA, which is Visual and Performing Arts, METS, which is Media, Engineering, and Technology students, ABC, which is Agricultural, Business, and Culinary, and HGSL, which is Health and Global Studies and Leadership. We want to ensure that all students reach their final goal of graduation. Listed here are our graduation requirements. You must have at least 24 credits, a level 3 or higher on the FSA Algebra 1 EOC and the FSA ELA, a 2.0 or higher GPA, completion of 1 online course, and you must take the Geometry, Biology, and U.S. History EOC. A 2.0 cumulative GPA is needed in the following courses: 4 English classes, 4 mathematics, 3 social studies, 3 science, 8 electives, 1 performing art, 1 PE credit, and 1 online course. 2 language credits are for students who are looking to go to state universities. Our grade scales are average A through F. Report cards are issued every 9 weeks, with progress reports coming at every 4.5 weeks. Parents and students may access grades and attendance at any time using the Focus Online Gradebook. Another important point to your schedule is that all schedules are final, unless there are clerical errors, a student has already passed the course, there are too many or too few courses, or a student has failed a prerequisite course. No schedules will be changed for any reason other than those 4 listed.
Erica Castaneda, Guidance Counselor, 10th through 12th grade, A through L. Dr. Evelyn Corona, Guidance Counselor, 10th through 12th, M through Z. Tracy Christella, Guidance Counselor, 9th grade. Janet Sprague, IB and Abbott. Kathy Grimm, our IB coordinator.
Community service is needed for various scholarships and for Bright Future Scholars. Please see your guidance counselor for information.
Kiara Mays, freshman seminar teacher. Ebony Lang, freshman seminar teacher. Amy Highland, social worker. Laura Roberts, our college and career advisor. Felicia Gilliard Robertson, graduation enhancement tech. Jonathan Castaneda, graduation coach. Heather Keegan, our school-based health center coordinator. Ms. Keegan?
We are fortunate to have the only school-based health center in Manatee County Schools here at Southeast High School. It's available to all students here at Southeast High School. We have a clinical portable that provides medical services through MCR Health with a nurse practitioner and nurse. They can do physical exams, sports exams, some labs. They can also do flu testing, rapid strep testing, and sick visits. We also have a counseling portable where we have a school social worker, Amy Highland, and our MCR Health social worker. So this is a partnership with MCR Health. To utilize the services, you do have to fill out a consent form, and they are available at the front desk. They are also on the Southeast High School website. So the goal of the school-based health center is to keep our students healthy, happy, and in school. Thank you.
And now I will introduce to you our athletic director, Coach Joe Collis.
Hi, thank you for being at Southeast. I am your athletic director, Joe Collis. Any questions you have on athletics, please come and see me. I'm in the front office down the guidance counselor's hall. However, we are having some different times right now with athletics, and we do not know when those things are going to start. We are participating in some off-season conditioning with our coaches, and we are getting some things going. We just don't have an official date on when that'll happen. But if you have any questions on athletics, I am the person for you to come see. And welcome to Southeast. Go Noles.
SAC is our school advisory committee. We invite all parents to be involved in your students' education. SAC allows you to have a voice as to what goes on with our school, with our students, and how we use our funding for our students. We meet every 3rd Tuesday in the Media Center. We need you, so please come and join us. Due to us being a Title I school, All breakfast, lunch, and supper programs are free to all students. We ask that you take advantage of this by having your students here early to start off their day with a great breakfast, lunch, and then enjoy supper. No deliveries at all are allowed here at our campus. So if students leave anything at home, they would have to do without those items for that day because there's absolutely no deliveries.
We do have, on top of having our health-based clinic, we also have a school clinic with our school nurse, Miss Marta Kinney, and another school nurse, Miss Marie Byington. Students may not carry medicine, and they must make sure that if they have any medication that is needed, that they follow the necessary paperwork. Please see Miss Marta Kinney for further information. Southeast High School works in conjunction with the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. Our school resource officer assigned to Southeast is Deputy Dave Morales. We also have a guardian, Guardian Pepe Smith.
The 4 keys to success. Parents, I want you to remember that in order for your students to be successful here at Southeast High School, they must be prepared daily. They must be punctual. They must be properly dressed and participate as a student. These are the 4 keys to success. Our theme this year is Rise Above, because you can. Our students did a phenomenal job of rising above the 4th quarter. We know that they can do the same at the start of this school year. So we ask that you join us by encouraging them to rise above because we know they can. There's no substitute for hard work, as Thomas Edison said. So it's very important that your students come with the mindset to work hard, to excel, to be successful, to be a part of this school culture that's going to help them on that next chapter in their life.
Thank you for your time and patience as we navigate through this very uncertain time. We appreciate you logging in and being able to view this with us. Also, on our webpage, directly below the link for this PowerPoint, will be listed of clubs and organizations. Please take your time to peruse through them so that you can see all that Southeast has to offer. We look forward to seeing you on Monday, and as always, go Noles.
Noles.